Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. It's coming home. No, don't say it. It isn't coming home just yet, at least. We've just beaten Germany. I'm still wearing this stupid bucket hat, whatever you call it. I'm about to go fishing, apparently. Oh my god, I'm losing my voice. It's mad. We just beat Germany 2-0. We're through to the quarters. Please, Sweden, go through tonight. As you know, my wife is Swedish, or some of you won't know that. So I want it to be me versus my wife on Saturday in the quarterfinals. I'll be doing a watch along, so make sure you come along for that one on Saturday. That's going to be insane. Or it could be Ukraine. Either way, we've done the hard work. We've done the tough game that everyone was saying, in the World Cup, that we had an easy run and then we finally got knocked out when we played a good team. Well, this time around, we got a good team in the knockout stages, the first game after the group stages, and we managed to overcome that task. Germany are not a pushover, but they have underperformed at this Euros. So we're going to start off with that. Euros, Germany, nothing. No chemistry this season, unfortunately, this year. It just didn't quite work out for them. They had a very tough group, that's for sure. But I was expecting them to win. I can't lie to you guys. I predicted a 2-0 today to Germany. I really thought the wing backs, I wasn't actually expecting us to do a similar formation, the 3 at the back or 5 at the back. I thought Kimmich and Goossens would be too much. I just thought they would absolutely destroy us. But no, to be fair to Gareth Southgate, he did a great job with the tactics today. Yeah, it was a little bit boring at times. Again, lots of passes sideways, lots of passes backwards, and it worked though, and that's all I care about. Germany were not at their very best. They had a few good chances. Werner in the first half probably should have scored when he was put through by Havertz. You've also got the volley. Havertz had a great strike, which maybe would have hit the bar or something, but great save by Pickford. But Muller, oh my god, Muller. How did Muller miss that? I don't know. One-on-one with the keeper. I don't get it. He will be slandered for that in the media. Yeah, real tough for Germany. Tough group, and then a tough draw against England, and ultimately it just wasn't their tournament. But I want to go through every single player in the squad today and discuss how I thought we got on for each individual. And then we're going to talk about what's up next between Sweden and Ukraine. I cannot wait to watch that game tonight. First of all, my man of the match goes to Pickford. Genuinely, I know Sterling got a goal. I know Kane got a goal. You could argue that Luke Shaw had a really good game as well. But for me, Pickford was one of the main reasons we were still in this game. And we are still currently, I think, the only team in the competition yet to concede a goal. We should have conceded today. And Pickford, T-Rex arms or not, unbelievable game. Really, really good performance from Pickford. So calm and collected when he gets the ball. He's bossy as well. He gets his voice heard. He's a real leader at the back, and I like that. Personally, I would have been playing Henderson in this tournament, and of course he's had to leave the squad through injury. So Pickford, I guess, it's worked out well, hasn't it? It's not like it was the wrong decision. I think Pickford's been great today, and we went with a back 3 of Kyle Walker, John Stones, and Harry Maguire. All 3 of them superb. Maguire, I think, rightly has gone into the team as soon as he's fit. I think Mings was doing a good job, but Maguire gives us that little bit more coming out of defence. He likes to progress with the ball and play those splitting passes, and he's an absolute nightmare in the box, both sides, defensively and when we're, getting corners and free kicks and stuff like that. He's very good in the air. John Stones, brilliant display from him tonight. Great defensive work. And Kyle Walker, for me, was the best out of all 3 of them. Not a natural centre-back, but the pace he has and the strength he's got. And he's a very experienced player. He's arguably more experienced than both John Stones and Harry Maguire because of his age alone. Maybe not in that position, but he's just done a really good job for us today. And it meant that we could have 2 wing-backs that would help defend, but also get forward. And that was Luke Shaw on the left, and then we had Trippier on the right. I thought Trippier was somewhat average today. What we get with Trippier is a really good long passer, really good free kick taker. I think on the attack, he's actually very, very good. But today, he wasn't as good as Shaw. I wonder how how Chilwell and Mount are getting on with their isolation. I wonder if they'll be fit for Saturday. I don't think they even get into the team, to be fair. But for me, Shaw was the better option today down that left side. He had a great second half. I thought in the first half he looked like he was struggling just a little bit. Do you know what, though? I think Germany made a massive mistake, and I understand why, but playing Kimmich out on that right side instead of central midfield, you're missing out on so much there, and you're not really gaining much. I feel like, yes, he can play that position, but he was allowing Sterling and Luke Shaw to burst down that wing all the time. Kimmich is better as a central midfielder for me, but I do get it. Maybe it's an injury thing, and they have a very stacked midfield. But for me, when you've got Kimmich, one of the best midfielders in the world, you know, arguably in the last season or two, he has been one of the best central midfielders. Unbelievable in the Champions League and for Bayern. And yeah, just superb player. And they're just kind of like shoehorning him in on that right side just because he has played there before. It really helped us. So thank you to the German staff team. Thank you. Thank you for doing that, because it did give Luke Shaw and Sterling free roam down the left side quite a lot. Yeah, and then we had a front three of Saka. Yes, I'm like a proud dad again. Saka, star boy, little Chile. This guy, he has unlimited potential. He started, and rightly so, he was incredible in our last game. Today wasn't as effective, but he's so hardworking. There were a few really decisive runs. He was able to get into space and set up other players to get through on goal. And I thought he was decent today. It wasn't his best performance, and he did come off, I think, just before the 70th minute. And that's when Jack Grealish came on, and you know, he added a little bit more. But really, it's Sterling I want to talk about again, because I feel like in this tournament, he's now not only he's not the only goal scorer now, because Kane got one. But let's talk about Sterling, because up until Kane's goal, he had scored all of our goals, all three. Sterling, for me, has had a bit of a weird one, because he's not particularly playing well, but he's finishing chances, he's scoring, and that automatically puts you in the team, I guess. A lot of people were saying that maybe Sterling and Kane should be dropped today. And I'll admit it, I was one of those people. I was thinking, why aren't we starting Sancho or Grealish and throwing Calvert-Lewin up front, who wasn't even in the squad today, by the way. Maybe even a Rashford, whatever. But I tell you what, in the second half, they did the job. I thought Kane was really quiet today. I really don't think he had a very good game. And then out of nowhere, bang, goal. Superb header. This is my recreation of the header from Harry Kane. Basically. Unbelievable neck power to get the... I don't even know how to even explain it. He's wrapped his whole neck and head around the ball and just got it into the top right corner against one of the best keepers in the world. And do you know what? Sterling's goal was fantastic as well. Fair play to the whole team, but I want to give a special shout out. Credit to Gareth Southgate. The guy is not the best coach in the world. We don't have the most exciting tactics. We do have some very exciting players, however, and they can come up with these individual moments. But he set the team up well today. Against a German side that can exploit you. They can do so much with the pace they've got, the players they have in midfield to control the game, and they did for big parts of the match. But I think Gareth knew that that was the case, and it was about patience. In the second half, towards the final 20, 25 minutes or so, we were by far the better team. And I think that was the plan. I think it was waiting for Germany to slip up, get tired, and then punish them. And that's exactly what happened. So for all of the rubbish that Gareth Southgate gets for playing a defensive team, for not playing the most exciting and attractive football, he's getting the job done. I don't know how else to explain it. We're winning games. We're scoring goals and we're not conceding goals. I don't care if we win the Euros but play like a boring defensive team like a Stoke. Like, I don't care. If we win the Euros, we win the Euros. So fair play to him. I would like to get these results by playing more attractive football, but ultimately it does not matter. So, what is next? Well, as I mentioned, we do have Sweden and Ukraine playing in a couple of hours. In fact, it's in an hour as I'm recording this. I think Sweden are going to win. If Sweden win, England versus Sweden in the quarterfinals, me versus Ellen, can't wait for that. And arguably, it's quite a favourable knockout, a favourable tie, I guess is the word I'm looking for. However, if Ukraine go through, I think that's also a pretty good tie. It's going to be good either way. I feel like we've done the toughest part. that could be the hardest game of our tournament for all we know. If we do avoid an Italy, a Belgium, a Spain, somehow they get knocked out en route to the final, we would definitely be the favourites. So keep these crossed. Hopefully we'll have more upsets. I would love to see Belgium, Italy, Spain really struggle and fall out of the tournament, and then it's coming home, hopefully. Oh man, what a crazy game, a crazy day. I'm going to go rest my voice. Shout out to all of you guys that came over to the stream. It was good fun. And well done, England. Job done. Goodbye, Germany. Unlucky. I'm just going to do an awkward wave as I end this video. Bye, Germany. Bye-bye. Is that enough? Yeah, that's enough. Bye.